I took my Frosty into the bathroom and sat it on the floor, pulled my pants down, got down on all fours, and buried the tip of my cock in the cold brown swirl. Then I forced my cock and balls all the way into the cup, Frosty spilling onto the floor. Then I thought sexy thoughts. My erection slowly forced more Frosty onto the floor. This is the real test of a drink's thickness.
Okay. Well, then let's just start. Maybe we'll just go right, take out your questions, and we'll just sort of go around the room. Yesterday, or in the last class, for as a writing exercise, I had them respond as if they were Wendy, the speaker. And then we do a bit of that if we have time. But Tom, would you?
Okay.
Would you ask?
Oh, sure. So what inspired you to write Dennis Twins?
A desire for power.
Can you elaborate on that?
Wanted to do something good, and then people fear you or whatever, respect you, whatever it is, and then you can take off on that. You know, like get a job at David's. Don't have to work anymore. Just hang out here.
Number two?
Oh, when was Wendy's rather than another fast food chain such as McDonald's?
I don't know. I happened to find the card that I started with at a Wendy's, so it was just maybe chance. But there's something about those other places that doesn't seem to lend itself to the whole premise very well. Something about, like when I was growing up, Wendy's was a unique fast food place in that they put like their tables were covered in a kind of Sears and Roebuck catalog, quaint looking newsprint sort of thing. They tried to make it feel kind of more homey or something. So it was a more conspicuous lie. Like then the other fast food places were fast food places, and they didn't. Their tables look like this, which makes you wonder why this table is here. But yeah, so you know, Wendy's and having to do with, or they try to, you know, Dave Thomas, the owner, would come on TV and be sort of like trying to demonstrate some sort of common sense, you know, conservative view of America, while at the same time peddling his various treats. Yeah, so it just part of it's chance, but I just feel like if I just started, I couldn't write letters to like Ronald McDonald or the Burger King, or maybe the Hamburglar.
Oh, so just follow-up question. Did you actually write these letters on the course or actually in notebook on the
Some of them I did. I think maybe when I first started to do it, I did. But once I had the physical space figured out, like how long, how much space do I have, how much how many words more or less, you know. Once I had that figured out, I could translate it, and then I'd just sit at the computer.
Yeah, because Fitzy here pointed out that one of the letters was written on Christmas Day when Wendy's is closed. So she felt like you couldn't, the speaker wouldn't have access to a comment card unless he grabbed a big stack of them.
You know.
Oh, breathing. Okay, Heather?
Oh, do you think that the mindset people have, like when ordering fast food, is unique from like other establishments, say like a sit-down restaurant or somewhere else? And like did that make them react differently to things?
Make them react differently to what?
Oh well, I don't know.
But I just didn't hear the last part of what you said.
Oh, just that like that they may have reacted differently to you in a different location.
Well, I could say if I were to write a book, I think the two things are just different rituals, totally different rituals. Going to a fast food restaurant, just a totally different ritual because you don't have a servant in the same way coming back and forth to the table, or and so the standing in line at a fast food place is just different. Different. Yeah, it's a whole different ritual. You're expected to like the way you interact even with people around you is different than if you're. It's like going to a restaurant where you sit down. You're paying much more, so the main thing I think you're paying for is the ritual, the different ritual, and the way in which, you know. So, like standing at the front of an Applebee's. You're standing there with your friend, and this other couple is standing there. Your relationship, or how you feel in relation to them, or how you look at them, or talk to them, or whatever, it's just different because you're already a part of a different ritual. Whereas if you were same people standing in line at McDonald's, it's like when the ritual in a fast food restaurant is like it's a confession that we are angrier, more antisocial, more